Hello and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about military pay, British Army pay, and what it is I get paid on a monthly basis and what I have outgoings before I get paid. So before we start then, for those that don't know me, I'm Craig. I'm a serving soldier within the British Army in the Household Cavalry Regiment. And if you like this video, remember to click the subscribe button and the notifications bell to stay updated with my videos. Okay, so today let's get started. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be talking about what I get paid and what you can earn within the British Army. To keep it simple, it's broken down into two separate bits. You've got NCOs, non-commissioned officers, so that's what I'll be talking about today, and officers. So I won't be talking about officers because that's not part of my rank structure, that's not what I know, so I'll talk to you about non-commissioned officers. Okay, it's broken down into 4 supplements. I'll put that on the screen now. Okay, and all you need to know is I'm supplement 2, so depending on what trade you are, or depending on what supplement you go, so there's slightly different increases in pay. So if you're supplement 1, you're on a slightly lower pay band. Supplement 2, me, slightly higher. Supplement 3, slightly higher, and then supplement 4, you're just that little bit higher because it's done on your trade. Okay, so it sort of makes it equivalent to what you'd earn on Civvy Street for what you earn. Okay, so I'm going to go back to when I joined the British Army. It would have changed slightly with inflation. Prices have gone up, so pay has gone up. So my starting salary when I got paid was £14,322 a year. Okay, I remember getting that. I was 16 years old, and it was absolutely amazing. You know, £800–900 in your bank every month. You had no responsibilities. You had your food and accommodation. I had £800–900 disposable income every month. After that, every year, depending what you had done. So when I left training, it went up again to about being 16,000. Left phase 2, went up another increment level, and then when I got to regiment in 2008, I completed a couple of career courses. It went up again, and then every year from your promotional date, it then went up an increment level. So when I hit Lance Corporal, it then went up again, and then from that date where you're substantive in rank, it then goes up every year until you hit X rank. It does cap at a certain level, so I think like level 5, level 6, it does cap, and then you wait until you promote again and it goes up again. So I'm going to show you now what I earn as basically a Lance Corporal horse in the Household Cavalry within the British Army, say a full corporal. I'll show you, well, I won't show you because it's got my personal details on, but I'm just going to go onto my payslip and I'll talk you through what it is that I earn. Okay, so my total gross salary, my total gross pay per month is £2,726.29. That's for this month. It does change ever so slightly because there's more days in each month, so it's a salary that's broken down into days in a month. So it's February, you will get slightly less, but that equates to around £32,778 a year. Sorry, so it's not bad pay. You know, it's pretty good. It's more than the average pay that's out there. But what you do have is you do have your deductions. So 2,700 isn't what I walk away with each month. So first of all, you're going to have your national insurance and your pay as you earn. Okay, so they're your 2 taxes that are going to come out. Okay, and for me, that comes to nearly £600 in deduction straight away. So straight away, you're going to get that taken off. So that's going to come off. So it takes it about to around £2,100. Still very good money. Then if you live in the block, you're going to pay. Can't speak today. You're going to pay for your accommodation in the block. Very cheap. You know, you got an ensuite room, you get a kitchen to share, utility room and all that sort of stuff. You're going to pay about £70 to £80 a month, okay, for your accommodation. Once again, is not much. So then that would put me around £2,000. That's disposable income. Then all you got to do is buy your food and then whatever bills you have come out. I won't talk about those bills because they're my personal bills. But if you're living in the block, you're going to have, as a full corporal, around £2,000. A Lance Corporal is mostly about £1,700 a month. As a trooper, private, craftsman, that's going to be about £1,500 a month depending on what level you are. My outgoings though, so after tax, I live in service family accommodation because I am married, so I have to pay for my accommodation, and tell you what, it's good. Okay, so for my rent, for my 2-bedroom house at the minute in Windsor, before I moved to Bulford, is £205.80 a month for a 2-bedroom house. When I get to Bulford, I think it's going to go up to about £270 a month for a 3-bedroom house with a garage, with a garden, ensuite, master bedroom, everything. So straight away, that's going to knock me down to about £1,800 a month take home. I then pay something called SILOT, which is then your council tax and water, £110 a month. Absolutely nothing. And then I have a few more outgoings, so service days paid given a case, that got something towards the, goes towards your regiment, and it can help you in the future. Okay, and then I have my PAX insurance, which is my personal accident insurance. Okay, at the minute that's £11.98, and that depending on what level you are. I think I'm level 2. It used to go up to level 15, which was about £100 and something a month. I think it only goes to a max of level 10. I should really keep it at the max, but I keep it down, so because I'm not away, I'm not really anywhere dangerous. If I went away on a op tour to Afghan, Iraq or something like that, on an exercise overseas, I would put that back up to level 10, but I'll keep that down. So that puts it down to about £11.98 a month for your PAX insurance. So for this month, you're talking, I'm taking home just over £1,800 a month, give or take a few. Like I said, bulk of that is your tax and national insurance, okay, which you have to pay. Yes, the tax man does get you in the army, but still, I'm walking away with around £1,800 a month, right? And you've got to think about this, that's £1,800 a month disposable income. So that's after my rent comes out, after my council tax, water, and my tax, £1,800 a month, okay? Even if you was a trooper and you was paying that, you're still talking about £1,100 to £1,200 a month disposable income, okay? Disposable income, okay, so now you've got to pay for food, your car, because majority of people do have a car, your car insurance, if you don't pay it off in the weather, and then if you live in a house, you've got to pay for your Sky, your internet, anything else you have to do, your Netflix subscriptions, gas and electricity. So that's what I get paid. I'll go back to show you, you know, what it was like a few years ago. So when I first promoted to full corporal, so just bear with me while I go back. But while I'm doing this, just think about if you didn't have that rent and all you had was your single living in accommodation coming out, you lived in the block, you were single or you was married and unaccompanied, £2,000 disposable income. £2,000. Okay, so here we go, back to 2015 when I promoted. So we'll go back to that. This is when I was living in the accommodation then. So I've got a few extra things added on here. Okay, this is when I was part of 16 Air Assault. I had para pay. So I was full corporal, so I was the lower level, so it's less than what I was earning now. I took home £2,188. Okay, so I got my para pay and I got my normal gross pay as well. So pretty good. Let's go to somewhere where I wasn't getting para pay. So let's go roughly back to Bor, so you can see what a full corporal was a few years ago before I had my house. So we'll go back, let's look down here, so we'll go to there. Okay, so disposable income then, I got LSA for being away overseas exercise, so £2,241 that month. Once again, really good. Let's see if there's a month where I wasn't away, where I was living in. Okay, living in the block then, £2,100 disposable income. That's it, pay for my car, pay for any other bills, you might have a few bills, your phone, pay for that. Just amazing. Okay, so LSA then, what is LSA? LSA is something when you go away, so living separated allowance, I think, or something like that. I really should know what that is, but I can't think of it right now. So that goes on levels. So when you go away, you start off on level 1 and then you work your way up, and it's nights out of bed. So sometimes when you're on courses you get it, but mainly when you go on exercise. And then you work your way up. Level 1 it's like £6 a day, level 2 £10 a day, level 3 £14 a day, level 4 is like 15, level 5 16, and it works its all the way up to about £30 a day. So the more nights you spend out of bed, the better it is and the more money you get. So going to Kenya, I could earn like an extra £600 a month in LSA on top of my wage, on top of the 2,100. You get an extra £600. You're in Kenya, you can't spend it. You're absolutely laughing. It's money going into your bank, you can put it into your savings, or you can just throw it away when you get back. So that's the pay, that's what I earn, that's what I get. I hope it helped you with your decision of possibly joining the army, or helped you understanding on what you get paid within the British Army. The military is very pretty much the same across the board. I can't speak for the Navy RAF, but it won't differ too much. Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe and notifications bell for more of my future content, and I will see you in the next video.